Welcome everyone back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. My name is D-Free. Here today, in this, we will go ahead and show off the physical Goku GT, not GT, excuse me, physical Goku grade A. So GA, but anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Hit that subscribe if you're new for more content. I'm gonna explain why the team is the way it is, because trust me, it is very weird. It's something I haven't really done a whole lot lately as far as like weird team builds. So we'll figure it out and I'll explain it. So of course, hear your boy out. So I wanted to do a couple of different things with this. So obviously, like I said, this Goku is my main showcase unit. I have 100%ed him here on Global. Global's my my baby. I'm gonna do a couple of other things here where I can, like, you know, 100% other units and things like that. It's gonna be fun. So stay tuned for that. But so since I'm showcasing him, if I pull him up here, obviously leader skill solid, supreme damage, whatever. Passive allows him to transform up to 2 times. That's 3 times with the Tapion. No defense boost and a decent 80%. That's it. The categories though, World Tournament and Low Class Warrior, they don't have good enough leaders for a showcase, in my opinion anyway. So Giant Form is the only one I could have done otherwise. So there was that. Another thing I wanted to do is make sure I took on an int event, by the way. So that's why we're taking on Gogeta here. I'm pretty sure I could do a little bit more if there was an Extreme Int event live or things like that. But nonetheless, we're taking on Gogeta. Now, since I'm running Giant Form, I obviously went double leads. And then there's 3 outliers. There is the Vegito Blue, and the Kami. Those are all units that are just throw-ins. They have no statistical boost. If you look at Vegito's defense at the top, they are just here. The good news about Kami is he actually does have the links with the Goku, so he can trigger those Dragon Ball links, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, and the Incredible Adventure. This is a 20% link, so you definitely want to trigger that if possible. 2-key link isn't so necessary. So Kami alongside this guy is best case scenario for the links, the support, everything to really make this Goku pop. And of course, this guy, like I said, powerful passive. And also another reason is because I didn't want to have a whole bunch of units transforming. Like, it gets really, really crazy. But I wanted to do this nonetheless because now Global does have access to the updated mechanic. So let's see what we can do. So to start, we'll give you that. And then next, you can have this. Again, and the good news about the Vegitos, the reason why I chose them specifically is because they're units that can link together, supply each other with a nice number of links as well for key. And also, we get 454 there, 1,000 damage. And also tank relatively well, do a little bit of damage with additionals or counter hits as well, so that's why. All right, so for now, I'm gonna let the Vegito stay here. So it was like, literally, this team was, I joke about it sometimes, but this team was a 30,000 IQ team in construction, like no joke. All right, we're gonna do that, and Tapion, you can have this and go there. Now, Tapion, as you guys know, isn't gonna do a lot of damage until he really gets going, but I do need Kami off rotation. All right. So far, so good. I mean, we still have a solid amount of HP, too, all things considered. It sucks Tapion doesn't have a sub-leader skill. He has that secondary part of his leader skill that allows for 1 more transformation for all of the apes, but it really sucks he doesn't have, like, a sub-leader skill. That would have been really nice to have. Okay, so here we have the GT Goku alongside this Goku. So the issue with the GT Goku is that he doesn't have access to the transform link. Same goes for the baby, if you're wondering. They trade that in for GT pretty much, so they don't have access to that. But they do have some other links, I guess, but I would need, again, the key link, which is why I said Kami actually comes in, is very helpful as far as like this 3-unit rotation that I want to establish goes. All right, so almost 1,000,000 attack, actually. That's pretty cool. Like, that's not bad at all. Almost 1,000,000 attack stat. All right, so they go ahead and fuse into Viku. Did I just hear like a mission? Did they play the music sound, the mission sound when you go into Viku? Did I just notice that? Is that a thing? Oh my God. If that's a thing, man. All right, so we have double Vegitos finally. Not that it matters a whole lot, but another thing that's cool about this too is Tapion is a solid tank, so it just works, man. I don't know, it works. It doesn't work, but it works. Don't at me about it. If you at me about it, I swear I'll deny it. Maybe not. See what the Vegetos can do without any sort of statistical boost from the leader. You get a crit there. And there goes the additional. Of course, I probably wouldn't have wanted to take the Tech Vegito Blue. Could have brought STR, but wouldn't have wanted to take Tech. Just a little too slow defensively. Doesn't also have the counters. But there's an argument to be made that he could become better defensively if he launches enough supers, I guess. All right, so again, we do have access to the mechanic update. This is part of the reason why I didn't go full grade 8 team. Because it would have just turned into these guys transforming a ton, and it wouldn't have been a showcase. So I'm still trying to make it work. So I'm not going to give him any supers. He could still additional super or crit or things like that that allow him to finish off the Viku. So okay. On Global, I apparently don't have any orbs into mine. On JP, he's rainbowed, but on Global, I'm looking like, wait, he's doing no damage. So that's actually really good. That's really good for this showcase, actually. That's very helpful. All right, so I just need him not to last one more turn of transformations. All right, so we are back to normal, and this is good. Best possible setup. I paused for a second because I'm looking at Kami like, he has the potential to kind of beat him here, and I don't want that. And if I put the Goku in the front, he'll beat him with the normal attack. It's fine. We'll have another setup chance. Assuming Kami beats him anyway. He might not beat him, but we'll see. And I am going to float the Goku ape from here just because I don't want to have as many apes on rotation. So my 3 floaters will be the apes. Well, the Hirudegarn's in the ape. Also have to be careful because Hirudegarn will auto happen if I hit 50%. So 1.2 million attack stat, by the way, for a 1.5 million damage crit. Altogether, pretty solid. Pretty solid output. So now we have Pycon here. Gotta get these hands. Gotta get these hands. So again, just gotta make sure I don't hit below 50. Which really shouldn't be too hard, to be honest. So from here, I'm going to use this Whis. That coupled with the Vegetos should be fine. Did I give him the purples or not? Ah, whatever. I was honestly not sure if I should give him the purples or not. All right, so far so good. I just want to, like I said, make sure we don't hit below 50. Vegito Blue is still taking a lot of damage. Regular Vegito would have been a lot better. That naturally high damage mitigation is really powerful. See, like right there, that naturally high mitigation is really powerful. Also, those crit hits. We are getting crit hits. All right, doubles as well. Okay, so again, same thing. Just try not to hit below 50. But I will use this, because that's pretty cool. Get a little bit of an attack boost going. This Goku is going to hit pretty hard. He's not going to hit as hard as... I don't think his attack set's going to be what it was when he had access to the GT Goku. Yeah, 1.1 versus almost 1.3. So it is a little bit off, but that's fine. In this scenario, if Tapion crits, we do finish. The friend, I think, is rainbowed as well. Unfortunately, Tapion still hits like a freaking wet noodle until he gets below 50%, which is not going to happen in this video. I'm going to try really hard to make sure that doesn't happen. So from here, physical Vegito Blue, and that's part of the reason why I brought him instead of Tech as well, you know, into opponent. But again, argument can be made for either one. If I get hit with the super, man, I'm going to be upset. This is the greedy play, man, but if I get hit with a super... We're also kind of close to the Dokkan attack. We get a crit. Okay, no super. All right, so we'll get a super off as well, which will allow for Vegito Blue to do a little bit more damage. That's fine. Thank you. That's all I needed. But just to escape. Wait, I'm speaking too soon because SS3 Goku could get hit, and that's bad too. Please do it to Vegito Blue. Aw, oh, man. I mean, these units are so good. They're still doing so much damage without any sort of leader skill boost. In this scenario, though, they do have access to the support there from that Goku, but still. All right, so also another thing to consider is I don't have access to Saiyan Roar, by the way, on these rotations. So next time I see this Goku, I will see him alongside the best possible rotation. I'm going to try to postpone the Dokkan attack until then, by the way. And also, of course, falling below 50%, which shouldn't be a big deal because I'll have Tapion next round and then the double Vegitos. There's even a super here. I have type advantage, so I should be fine. Also, the item's up. In fact, I'll just take next turn. How about that? Yeah, in fact, I'll just take next turn. This man has absolutely no way to beat me here. So Goku did a solid amount of damage. Like I said, this is the most weird thrown together team ever, but it gets the job done. So I need to take the turn, especially this turn, because I can't deal with the counter hits. Like, the counter hits will be too much. I'll just instantly win. But I think it lines up perfectly, though, otherwise. It's not a super. That's good. Man, I seem to avoid the supers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. That's a super. This should drop the blue, or the red, excuse me. Please drop the red. Yes. 10 million IQ. All right, so we got the orange orb set up as well for Goku next round. So this works. We're doing it. Actually, hold on. I just see nobody to transform. Just don't. I mean, if the Goku transforms, it is what it is. I don't mind that. But I just don't need the other Goku to transform. The STR one, please. Oh my gosh, that was so close. I'm actually really surprised that this Goku that I'm showcasing hasn't transformed, now that I think about it. I'm really surprised by that, to be honest. I mean, it's, again, not a big deal. Of course, he would do a lot more damage when transformed. I might actually clip in a little bit of gameplay with him transformed at the end, just for you guys after this part. But altogether, though, I'm just realizing, like, I'm surprised by this. Again, Kami should be fine. Maybe. Okay, 50K isn't bad. No sort of, like, leader skill boost. It's not too bad. All right, let me make sure I get all of these. All right, let's go. There we go. Got all 7. Oh, Gogeta! I guess I can't do that on video anymore. Look, I was taking a big fat dookie. All right. 1.9, no crit. So I'm going to try to proc his transformation, and we'll be right back in just a second, guys. So something funny really happened. As you see, we are here literally on the very first rotation already with the transformation. So I was like, you know what? It's not exactly the way I wanted it. We don't have like type advantage or anything like that, but still, we can do it a little bit here. So hopefully this is something that suffices nonetheless. So let's go ahead and do this really quick. So I want to see the stats. 45K. Look at this chunky monkey. Chunky monkey. Chunky monkey. Okay, anyways. So yeah, 40K base. Okay, not bad. Defense is irrelevant. HP is irrelevant, but that's fine. Destructive damage, okay. And then the potential system is there. No links, none of that, no passive. So this is all raw damage. Again, no type advantage, so hopefully we get a crit. We're going to get 3 supers, too. Wow. Oh, excuse me. We're going to get 3 supers. So almost 1 million attack stat, too. That's pretty good. Come on. Give me a crit. He did get the additional there. All right, finally the second attack. He got an additional on the first one. There's the crit. All right, so that's mainly a product of the update, right? That applies to all Great Apes. They're very powerful, very, very powerful, just due to the way that they have this type of mechanic. So altogether, hope you guys enjoy. Hit that subscribe if you're new for more content. I'll catch all of you in the next one. Take it easy, guys.